Okay, BlueSpecs beer reviews. I am going to be revisiting, well, and not really a revisit because this is Natty Daddy, by the way. You have there's a line of Anheuser-Busch beers. You have Natural Light, Natural Ice, and you have the Natty Daddy. And I haven't had this beer, I don't think, since 2013, just because I haven't seen it much around here, really. But I saw it in sort of in my tobacco hut store. But I guess somewhat recently they changed the ABV of this beer, which I'm guessing it was like 7 something before, but now it's 8% alcohol by volume. The beer gets a 64 on Beer Advocate, which is very low. Of course, it's like a elevated alcohol percentage lager. Of course, it's gonna have low ratings. Bros haven't looked at it, and I remember liking it, but it's been a while since I've had this. So let's see if this is something that I like or not, because I honestly don't remember. Okay. Slow pour. I didn't want to have it blow up on me. Had one finger and now it's kind of reduced. Very golden, clear appearance as is to be expected. I don't know if this is. I don't think that this is. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a high gravity or what this is supposed to be. But I know it's supposed to be at least a malt liquor. Um, um, it's very clear, very golden. Not a whole lot of head left after the. So the appearance is obviously not. I mean, I do like a beer where the foamy head remains. Even though I did pour it slow, there normally a beer would leave the head somewhat. It smells very cloying, sweet smell. Kind of a watery smell and a grainy smell. Not sure if I like the sweet cloying smell or not, but let's go ahead and dive in here. Whew. Almost reminds me of Keystone Ice, just because of how cloying, like overbearingly sweet it is. You get a graininess, wateriness, and then it just kind of crescendos into cloying, overbearing sweetness. Is what it is. And I'm not biased against mass-produced beers. I'm not biased against I'm not biased against anything that's not craft beer. I'm not that isn't me. I drink Budweiser. I drink lots of things that are cheap. I drink hams. I drink all these things. I drink a lot of things. I drink Miller Lite, Miller High Life. Not Miller Lite. I'm sorry, MGD and Miller High Life. They're mass produced and they're good, but sometimes there's stuff like this which I'm not a huge fan of. It just like does crescendo into this really sweet, like almost like a high gravity, because I can't think of any malt liquor that would be like this. But Keystone Ice is like this though. Yeah, I mean, not a huge fan, honestly, just because of that cloying, overbearing sweetness there. Typically, I do love natural ice. Natural ice, I think, is just one of the best beers out there as far as mass-produced American lagers go, especially in the ice beer I guess, sub style. But I mean, I haven't had that in a while because I've been kind of on a Miller High Life and Miller Genuine Draft sort of kick here. But that the beer Natural Ice, I think, is preferable to me in this lineup. I mean, this is kind of a beer that it's kind of one of those beers that you're kind of wanting to be at least a little bit drunk if you're gonna drink it, because it does have its strength to it, and it's not entirely pleasant. I mean, the mouthfeel is very like cloying mouthfeel, if that makes sense, but it just kind of comes into this it's dry, it's not crisp, it doesn't have much hops to balance anything out. But I don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and give this beer a B- because it is on the lower end of good to me. As for malt liquors or high gravity, as for malt liquors go, I like Mickey's. I like, and there's others malt, and there are other malt liquors I like. As for high gravity, if I was going to go to high gravity, which typically I wouldn't, it would be Hurricane. That's just my personal opinion. But this beer, I think, is on the lower end of good. I think it still has some good things about it. I do like the whole idea of it, but it's just not that great to me. It has the cloying thing kind of ruins it for me. To me, I have to have some balance. But let me know what you think of the Natty Daddy 8%, and thank you for watching.